So, welcome to show 18. We're a week closer to everything happening. So, honestly, just counting down the days. It's 25th of May is the trial day. So, we get to see a lot of the players that will end up playing for the club. So, that's a really exciting milestone going from its theory to actually seeing it happen. And then, even bigger than that, is 6th of July. So, that'll be our first ever friendly. Keep that date in your diary. We have a fantastic team we're playing against. We can't say just yet who it is, and that's not just because we're trying to save it as some big surprise. Just you wouldn't expect anyone to announce who they're playing in a preseason friendly when their season hasn't finished yet. So once the uh, 23-24 season finishes for other clubs, that's when we'll be able to announce. And we'll have some more. So it's not just that first game. There's a whole series of games and other bits to get announced. So some really exciting stuff being put in the pipeline by our coaching staff, because we want to keep playing good teams year in, year out, much higher than the level we're going in. Because we're setting our ambitions high, and we feel that's the best way to meet that. Let's be the club that we want to be, and set the bar as high as possible. So just some of the stuff this week. We've announced we're going to have a quiz night on the 7th of June. So date for your diary, get that in there. That'll be at Wildcrest Sports Country Club. So that's where we're playing our home games, everything there. So yeah, more details will come out soon, but start rounding up teams, keep an eye on that. So that's going to be exciting. Looking to start getting sort of regular events, things in the calendar. We'll mix it up with some race night stuff, some quiz nights, some other bits. Different people enjoy different events, but just a chance for all to get together, because lots of people, when they don't understand football, they think, oh, it's 90 minutes, whatever. And it's really not. It's a community. And let's go above and beyond. We don't just have to limit ourselves to X amount of Saturdays in a year or bits like that. We can have social stuff alongside that. So we've got like the curry night after the owners meeting, because we can do all the formalities. Then let's get together, have a curry, and just have a chat, see how everyone's doing. And then part of that led us to the next part I'm going to talk about. So we launched Slack for East Thurrock owners. So it's exclusively for owners. If you're not an owner, you can't get in there. But what Slack is similar to if you've used WhatsApp, Discord, anything like that. It's a platform where all owners can speak to each other. So anyone that's an owner can go in there. There's several different channels. So you've got one sort of your standard ETCFC chat. There's one other football, other teams, other whatever you've gone to watch, fundraising ideas, sponsorship ideas. Ask the committee if you've got a question about what's going on or got an idea, throw it in there and we'll then answer it. And it was requested by one of our international owners. They said, hey, it'd be great if I could get to know other owners and have that engagement. And we said, hey, 100%, we love the idea. We said, give us a couple of months, because it was really early on that you raised the question. And we said, look, great idea. We want to do it. But everything we do as a club is about what's sustainable. Can this work? Not when we've got 188 owners. Can this work when we've got 1,000 owners? And that's the really, really important thing of what we're trying to build here. Sustainability is key. We don't want to promise a load of stuff and then we're like, hey, we'll start doing it. And then as the ownership grows, it's like, sorry, we've got to take that away. That's not what the place we ever want to be. So it's about doing things the right way from the start, and that will get not only more owners on board, but keep giving confidence of what we're doing is possible. And it's a blueprint then other clubs all around the country that, hey, I hope no club's ever in a position where they hit the wall, but that's just formalities of life and the way football is run in lots of areas. So when it does, fans can then look to us and go, well, what did these lot do? Let's give that a go, and it can be a model that then works. So if you're an owner, we sent out the first 110, I believe it was, invites on Saturday. The rest will be coming out soon, probably in Tuesday's owner's email. I'll just put a link in there that you can all go in and join. I wasn't aware when you initially launch it that we've got too many owners. Great thing. We couldn't send them all out on the first invite. There's a maximum amount of pending invites you send, and then it lets you go again. So if you don't get that by Tuesday, just keep an eye out for tomorrow's owner's email, and there'll be a link in there where you can just click and join Slack. So that's there. On Saturday, I went to watch a Manford Way versus Wakering FC. Wakering first in Division 1. So I thought, hey, this is a good chance to go and sort of just continue to watch as many games at the level we're hoping to go into, which is the 12th tier of English football, because it gives you an idea of, well, what is it? What style of football? And to be fair, all the games I've gone to, they're really, really open end-to-end games, which is great fun. You don't want they talk about it's a tactical masterclass and it's 0-0 after 89 minutes. That's not fun football. So it's quite open end-to-end stuff. Yeah, I'll be honest, if people are going from watching National League South, Isthmian Prem level to watching this, there is a drop in skill level. But then it's picking up other stuff. So the game I was at the other day, it was 5-minute half time. Players just stood around, swapped ends, and off you go. So bits like that are very different than obviously someone might be used to watching football at a higher level. Certainly caught me by surprise seeing a sub running the line as the lino with a fag hanging out of his mouth. But this is the joy of non-league football. So if we were to go away to that club pre-season, there's many bars that don't have clubs that don't have a bar. So it's one that you're in a park, by all means, bring some beers, bring a picnic, have some fun, enjoy it. It's going to be a very, very community environment, and that's fun for everyone to get involved. It's not one where, hey, you've got to pay 15 quid to get into. Oh, it's very, you can't bring this in, you can't do that. It's going to be a very, very fun, very family friendly. 100% that's going to be the way it's going to be. So I think it's going to be a great opportunity for lots of people to get involved in. And I know there's some people we've spoke to that said it's great. I'd love to take my kids to football more and stuff. But then suddenly you start looking at prices. Hey, a couple of adults, a couple of kids, hey, it's 50 quid even if you go in non-league because you want to get a drink, you want to get maybe a bite to eat in there. Whereas you can be looking at, hey, free to get into. Bring a couple of drinks, you can buy from the supermarket somewhere else. And then that's one way you can go away. Obviously, hey, we've got a bar when you come and watch us. So that's a joy. Nice, cheap bar prices, which is always a benefit. But it's one that it's making it accessible for everyone. So great fun. Looking forward to going away where you might go somewhere else and there's a handful of fans. I think we're going to be taking 50, 100 away fans, and that's going to shake up the league and feel a bit sorry for the refs. They're going to go from, they're only getting abuse from the players and the coaching staff, whereas they make a bad decision, I'm sure there'll be plenty of East Thurrock fans letting them know they didn't agree with that decision. So as well, Sunday, so Jason, who's our fundraising manager, ran the marathon. Massive congratulations, Jason. 15 minutes off his personal best, I believe. So really, really good effort. I would just be happy to get halfway through. But hey, I'm not playing for this team. I'm not running anything like that. But congrats to Jason. Enjoy that beer. I know he has been certainly looking forward to finishing the marathon and having a few bevies. So well earned. And he's been doing brilliant work the last few weeks. And he's like, I can't wait to get this marathon out of the way so I can double down and do even more fundraising, exciting stuff. So he's got lots planned. And by all means, if you can help out, whether it is just every 3-4 games, I'll just do the 50-50, or I'll happily stand there for sort of half an hour before the game. People can tap a card machine as they come in and leave donations. Anything like that, just let him know. Reach out to Jason. There's a link on the website to volunteer, or just send us an email to eastthurrockcfc@gmail.com. Anything you can do to help out, let us know. Even if you're overseas, anything like that, we want to launch an online store which sells t-shirts, stuff like that. So we just need people to design those, people that can help out setting that up. So that could be something that you don't live in the local area. There's nothing stopping you getting involved. So by all means, any ideas, bits you've got, let us know. I know someone's spoke about some great t-shirt ideas to me this weekend, so happy to look at those too. And then last but not least, on Sunday, I went for the first ever meetup of the Biggleswade East Thurrock Community Football Club fan group, or AKA I went for dinner with my cousin. So shout out to Craig. He was really, really early on. East Thurrock owner, just saw I'd put it online that I was setting up a football club, and he went, great, I'll join. So obviously 3 months later, he hadn't even told his wife that he'd done it. So Jenny got to find out at the weekend that he's become an owner, but he said, I need a shout out on podcast because he listens to it every week, but it's one that thank you so much. And there is so many stories of people that I work with, um, other members of the committee. There's someone's got a close friend, Hayes in Australia. He saw it online and he was like, "Yeah, I'll join." Lots of people that follow my American football writing in the US. Got 18 owners in the US, which is 10% of our ownership is just in America. So stuff like that. So people that have seen our work and got involved, thank you so much. Big push in June is going to be I'm ordering 15,000 leaflets, and we're going to deliver 15,000 leaflets through local doors. So if you're able to help out, just drop an email and say, "Hey, I can do these streets." Let us know, and that all helps out. So please, please, please get in touch. But yeah, it's onwards and upwards. I genuinely just cannot wait. Let's get April, and then May is going to be fun just to have that trial day, but July, when that first game on the 6th of July, it's going to be insane. So thank you as always for everyone's support. Up the rocks, and we're finally there. So tell a friend. That's your challenge this week. Tell a friend about the football club. Kick off a conversation. Go, did you know I own a football club? That's your challenge for this week. And by all means, just by chatting to them and saying what's going on here, we could easily add another 50% to our ownership. We'll hit that goal of 250 owners by our first league game in August. So counting down the days, but let's do it. Tell a friend and spread the word. Up the rocks. Thank you very much.